Hi there, I'm Mel Horne, holistic kinesiologist and mentor to creative visionaries and to people who really want to create positive, dynamic change in their life. So one of the things that I've found over the years is to create that positive change, we've got to have a really solid connection to ourselves and what feels right and true for us. Without it, we can really fall into the trap of being really indecisive, of procrastinating, and also becoming really overwhelmed of the options that are out there, whether it be options of choices that we can make, pathways that we can go down, or the choices and opinions of people around us. So unless we actually have a solid foundation to what feels right, what feels true to us, and what we actually need, it can be really difficult to create the positive change and create the life that we really do envision for ourselves. So in the chapter that I've written for Join a New Year's Revolution, it is all about how to quit your wilderness living to come home to you. This chapter is all about connecting with your breath. It's such a beautiful practice. It's something that is innate to us all, something that is constantly accessible to us, and it is literally sitting with the breath to create a soulful connection to your truth. Breathing is fascinating. It's simple, we all do it, but it is fascinating because it has this stunning way of clearing away the clutter from our environment, external and internal. Once that clutter is cleared, we can actually start connecting to our truth. We can start connecting to what feels right for us, what doesn't feel right for us, and then we're able to make choices for our life with discernment. Without it, we can stay in this constant cycle of indecision and confusion, and that's a really horrible place to be. So I'm so thrilled that in the chapter that I've written, you get some beautiful tips and how-tos to de-stress and declutter your life through your breath, how to create a beautiful solid foundation. Without the foundation, we really can't go into expansion. We need, with everything, we need a solid foundation. So in the book and in the chapter, that is what it's all about. And it also gives you a bit of an understanding around, why we all go into this place of wandering and how it can be, a really beautiful thing when you get to that place where you're ready to go, right, I'm finished wandering, I'm ready to make choices and come home to myself. Why all of that wandering and indecision actually will come back to create some wisdom. So I would love for you to also join up to the webinar for New Year's Revolution. Love for you to come along, chat with me directly. During the webinar, you can ask whatever questions that you want to about the chapter, about breathing, about other techniques that you can employ, really simple techniques that you can employ to really keep solidifying that foundation. So during the webinar, you can ask as many questions as you like about that. And I'm also really looking forward to sharing with you a gorgeous technique to connect your mind with your heart. So when they're in connection, that's when you actually hear your truth. If you're too much in a mental space, you can be overridden by logic and what sounds right, what has worked for other people, what should make logical sense. When you're in the heart space, you can be overly emotional. So when you're overly emotional, sometimes it's really difficult to separate yourself from, things that you feel really attached to, but they need to actually just dissipate a little bit in order for you to move forward. So these are just a couple of examples of what it can feel like to be too much in the heart, too much in the head. But when you connect to the two, that is when your truth is able to shine forward and you're able to make those really strong, sure, true connected decisions and choices for yourself. In the webinar, I'm going to share lots about that and a beautiful technique which I adore to get you into that heart-mind place. So you can find me at melissahorne.com And please do sign up to join the webinar, ask questions, and I look forward to really connecting with you further there, and enjoy the chapter. Thanks for listening and watching. Bye.